Rosemary, go back to bed. You know you're not supposed to be up and around.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Pair Theory Podcast. My name is Justin Ross. With me always is Mr. Craig Youngblood in the house. What's up, dude?
Not much. What's going on with you?
I heard you had a really interesting hiking experience where you got shot in the butt by a pellet gun, and you had to stand like every 30 minutes.
That's the theory. Solo camping.
Solo camping and got shot? Was it? Did the shooter have one arm?
No. He had a knife and a gun, one in each hand. I had to start running. Yeah.
And your little legs like, and then he followed behind you. Pew pew.
Yep, that's what happened.
Fair enough. All right. I don't know why, but
should have saw the no trespassing and asked for permission, but I just said hell with it, and I'm going to go do it.
Oh shit! It's getting it's already getting real in here. It's already getting real.
Yeah.
Turn your mic up a little bit, please.
All right.
There we go.
In the rain.
Yeah, that's good. Good. What else has been going on, my man? How are things? We haven't been on here in a couple of weeks, so
yeah, just been working, trying to get stuff squared around the house, and paying taxes and all that good stuff.
The fun stuff.
Yeah, adulting.
Man, let's talk about the paranormal world. What the F is going on? Like the thing is that there's nothing going on.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's kind of, I haven't seen much of anything lately.
It's like nothing.
Are they still releasing episodes, or are they in like a holding pattern right now?
It's like everything is a turf war right now. Everyone's talking shit about the other one.
Oh yeah,
it's all I see. All I see is people just mad dogging the other one. So much drama in the LBC, man. Or the PRW, whatever you want to call it.
Paranormal research world.
Yeah, right. What is happening? Why?
I mean, there's enough for everyone to go around.
For months, we saw nothing but the shit going on about the Conjuring house, and Jason Hawes and that whole crew, and then he had the shit with his daughter. What was it? Cody and Satori.
Yeah.
That whole deal, the Mind Seed drama that went on about their episodes being flawed and fake.
Yeah.
Then Aaron Goodwin's wife from Ghost Adventures decides to put a hit to kill him. And then they had their first court battle this past week.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And, it didn't go so well for her. I mean, she's looking at life in prison, I think, is what it is.
I would think so.
Yeah. I mean,
that's what happens when you try to hire someone to kill somebody.
But in the midst of all of that, like poor Aaron, like Aaron's wife, like here's Aaron in such a dark place. Meanwhile, I'm watching Ghost Adventures just profit off of this like crazy.
Yeah.
Like they're just using it to their just as much as they can.
Oh, really?
Poor Aaron. But tonight on Ghost Adventures, it's like, man, you should probably just take Aaron off the show for a while, dude. Give that boy some rest, man.
Yeah, no kidding.
He's got some priorities to set straight. Unless he wants to be on the show, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Or the whole thing's one big ass ploy. There's a lot of loopholes in it that sound just complete bullshit. Just complete garbage. It just doesn't. I mean, the way she did it, the way it all went down, the way it all came together, like none of it makes any sense. I mean, strike 1, 2, and 3 for me was trying to hire somebody to kill your husband through a murderer that's in prison, that's already locked up for life, serving 3 life terms, who killed his family over $200,000. This dude has a burner phone in prison. You don't think that they're not going to check text or find that eventually? Like, there's so many.
Yeah, why would you try to hire someone that's in prison to do something because they have no access to get out? Unless he's like I don't know, some kind of high up boss of some sort.
Houdini.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just going to be making his calls like I got another one. I don't get shit from it. I'm in prison. I profit nothing from this.
Yeah.
It's no years off my sentence. But let's go ahead and take this dude out while we're at it. Let's just add it to the list.
Yeah, just put all that money on my books.
Yeah. Doesn't make any sense. She was going to pay him. She was going to pay him and the hitter like $11,000, something like that.
Oh, wow.
Like,
that's pretty cheap.
What? 11 grand? All that comes to mind is Big Lebowski, where he's like, these guys send me a tow and I'm supposed to get freaked out by it. Like, I can get you a tow. Fuck, you want a tow? I get you a tow by noon. Fucking amateurs. That's all I can think about. Amateur hour, man. Jesus. Right? So, yeah, I spent yesterday, for those that are watching, like, usually we have a para video of the week. I spent this last week up till yesterday, like, searching for a good, solid paranormal video. Something. I couldn't find shit.
No?
Nothing. Nothing. Nothing that was legit. I saw plenty of fake bullshit. We could do a whole fucking episode on fake bullshit all day long.
Are none of the usual people putting out stuff right now?
No. Nothing. Project Fear's out shooting.
Yeah.
Mindseed has already blacklisted themselves, so they're done.
Yeah.
And that's why he turned to fucking sci-fi. I mean, he's just going to aliens. Everything's a fucking alien. Why is there fish in the water that are turning purple? It's like, dude, you had a really good thing going, and then you fucked it up with this royally.
He doesn't do anything with his other guys anymore, does he? Is it always just him?
It's just him.
Yeah. I wonder what the other guys are doing.
I probably working. Probably working. Probably like, I don't want any part of this.
Yeah, it just makes me wonder if they've made any videos on their own.
I know that one of them was. He was doing some stuff, but then he stopped.
Oh.
I mean,
that might be worth looking into and seeing if we could find something from one of the other guys.
I mean, maybe. Then you had the Jason and Grant saga from Ghost Hunters come out this past week, which was, I don't know if it came out this past week, and it could be old news. I'm just coming across it, and I saw like more drama than that. It was Jason explaining why Grant and him weren't on a team anymore, and why they weren't with Ghost Hunters, and how Grant decided to go to the new Ghost Hunters with a new crew, and it was staying faithful to your friends and this and that. And I was like, I don't think that's the real story, buddy.
Oh, really?
You're not making me a believer.
What do you think the real story is?
I don't know. But that didn't sound like it to me, anyway. But fuck.
Oh, that's Jason Hawes you're talking about?
Jason Hawes, yeah.
Okay.
Grant Wilson.
Are they split up now?
They've been split up for a while.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they've been on the outs for a while. You don't ever see them in shows together anymore. And according to Jason, is because when Travel Channel came back and said, they were gonna offer him, they said, we want you and the crew to come back, but we want to put you with a new cast, like a whole new team. He was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I want my team. I know these people. I trust these people. I love these people. I want them here.
Right.
So they all agreed to do it. Well, then when it came down time to do it, Grant pulled out and said, I'm not going to do it. And, it was probably because of money. When it really comes down to it, it was probably because of money. And then, so they decided not to do it. Then they came back and said that they would do it, and Jason was going to come in with his original crew and do it, but Grant wasn't going to be there. And then Travel Channel told him, hey, Grant's got Ghost Hunters coming out, so we have to come up with a different name. And then Grant took the deal with Travel Channel and put it with a whole new team.
Oh, wow.
So which tells me it's all about money.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, and I don't know that for a fact. Don't quote me on that. I'm just saying, outside of the box looking in, it looks like money in there,
Yeah. Yeah,
but so there was that drama, and then there's this Sam and Colby drama with the Paranormal Files.
Yeah.
And I'm watching this Sam and Colby attacked me publicly. Here's my response video.
Is that the dude that fell asleep on Fear Factor Or on
Project Fear.
Project Fear?
Yes. Yes. Same dude.
Okay.
Same dude. He's been out with Twin Paranormal. He's
Okay.
got 1.29 million subscribers, and he's on here nitpicking everything that Sam and Colby said about his first video.
Oh, wow.
His first video.
Yeah, our first video wasn't that great either.
No, fuck no. Did the best we could. We all do. We all got to start somewhere.
Yeah, you got to
You know?
learn.
And all paranormal researchers are different in the way we do things, you know, but it was really interesting to see this guy get like so butthurt over them just joking around.
That's why I don't understand all the beef, because even though we can go to the same place that other teams go, we're going to do something probably completely different. I mean, we're going to have similarities because of doing paranormal research. There's a lot of similarities, but everyone does their own style and own things differently. So there's not, if we go to the Conjuring house right behind someone else, it's going to be a completely different show.
Right.
So I don't understand all the beefing about who does what. I mean, just there's enough for everybody, and everyone does everything so different that unless you try to copy somebody, then that's different.
I think it comes down to, okay, you know, when I asked originally, like, what is happening to the para world? And I think that comes down to, like, people are tired of the bullshit. Because there's so much of it. There's so much garbage out there. You know, and these taglines that you see come up on the screen. Like, it's terrible. It was the worst night of our lives. A demon almost killed us. You know, I mean, it's like, dude, it's just nothing but clickbait.
Yeah.
Bullshit that people are sick of. And they're sick of seeing it. And then you finally get like a crew that comes in and has like good visual, good audio, the whole nine. And they go through and it's the same shit over and over and over and over. It's like, we've been doing this for 20 years, longer than that, you know. And you and I have talked about, like, how do we change the game? How do we do this differently? Well, there's not really an answer to that. If we knew it, we'd be out doing it.
Yeah.
We don't really have that answer, you know. But I think the amount of people, like these explorers and whatnot, that are going out, these Urban X explorers and whatnot, like it's interesting. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's interesting. Like, I like watching it. It's cool. I fell in love with the ones that were like going out to like old ass houses in England and etc. and London and just the UK in general, or down in Japan, and they were just showing these big, huge, gaudy mansions that have just been left behind because, like, unlike the States, it's a lot different over there than it is here, and how property is left behind, etc. So I got into that and was like, oh, that's cool. That's cool. You get to go in here and see this stuff. These guys are getting permission and this and that. And then when the explorers started taking it too far and was like just illegally going into these places, you know what I mean? And saying this place is haunted. Dude, you don't know fuck all about this place.
Yeah.
You don't know nothing. You're going in with a fucking DSLR T4i, you know, walking around fucking Nathan in it all night. Like, who gives a shit? Like, this, walking around like this in the dark. Like, oh, I heard something. You're in a fucking huge building. You don't know dick about it. And you're just in there. But they're just making content. That's all it is. They're just making content. And I think that's what people are sick of, and why the paranormal world is struggling so hard to captivate an audience to get interested in something. But I think that's why shows like Project Fear like are doing well. Like, they're doing well because it's not all, it's the whole thing's not about just the paranormal. It's these friends having fun, and they're out touring and they're going to places and they're having a blast, and it's more about their reaction than it is what they're catching.
Yeah.
You know, they're not trying to solve a puzzle here. They know the place is haunted. They're going in, so you're getting reactions. And there's a lot of people that would say, you know, I see comments a lot, like, on other people's stuff, like, I'm so glad that there's no like background music and people just freaking out and running off into the dark and getting scared. Well, you know what? Okay, there's that viewer that doesn't want to see that, and then there's the viewer that wants to see that.
Right.
You know what I mean? You watch a scary movie because you want to get the shit scared out of you. But that's where you become like calloused to the movie and to the industry of horror. And you're like, you get, guys like me that are jaded, like, that movie was fucking sucked. But the person next to me is literally shitting themselves.
Yeah.
Like, it's, whatever, jump scares, stuff like that. Like, it's hard to get these days. It's hard to get. And it's really hard to do horror or to do something of that kind of caliber. Like, it's hard. But to be a paranormal investigator, holy Jesus, dude. I mean, for the viewer out there, you got to think now you go for the team that's trying to get both those things, right?
Yeah.
They're trying to get evidence, but they're trying to play the jump scare factor. And you look at a show like Ghost Adventures. Dude, he's possessed every gig. Everything's fucking haunted.
Yeah.
Everything's haunted. There's 20 people standing behind the camera. There's a whole crew out there. There's an 18-wheeler full of shit that they're using. Oh, yeah. It's like, dude, you'll never know. You'll never know.
Yeah, I'd like to see how big their crew is when they go on vacation.
Huge, man. They got like RV that shows up that's literally just for makeup. They go in like a TV show, get their makeup done, they come out. They got a director, they got a producer, they got a whole nine that goes to it. Audio engineers, the whole bit. There's a whole behind the scenes that goes on with that thing.
That sounds interesting.
Meanwhile, you think it's just, the 4 guys going in to do a job. No, it's not. Yeah. It's the 4 guys going in the building and the 50 guys standing behind the camera.
Yeah, because when I was reading that book, by the guy that was on the Ghost Adventure, I think he was on Ghost Adventures. Is that what he was on? With Jason Hawes?
Oh, no, that was Ghost Hunters.
Ghost Hunters. Okay. Yeah, he was talking about how they had to learn how to navigate everything with all the crew members and cameramen around them and stuff.
Yeah.
And everything. So.
Well, when Ghost Hunters first came out, it was like, they're spitballing. They were the OGs on the block.
Yeah.
I mean, they were trying to figure it out too. They didn't have fucking PS devices and REM pods, and at best they had a EMF detector.
Yeah.
They were going for anything that would move and anything that would happen that way. And
right.
It was cool for a while, but as TV is, it just wants to keep building and keep building and keep building and keep building and keep building all the way up. It wants everything to be, cut to the chase, get straight to the point. You know what I mean? So now we live in a YouTube age. I mean, here we are. We're on YouTube. We're doing a podcast. We're talking about it. You know what I mean? And it's like trying to get footage is fucking hard, man. I don't know how many I went through yesterday, but it was a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a lot. I fell asleep to it.
Oh, wow.
I got so bored, I went to bed at like 9 o'clock. I was like, I'm going to bed. Fuck this.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, the drama is what it seems to be the paranormal world is thriving on right now.
Yeah.
Like I had gotten a message the other day. I haven't got to tell you about this, but I got a message the other day from this. I'm not going to say names, but and they may be watching. From this other group that uses para in their name, and they were trying to tell me that we can't have the name para theory. And I told them to go fuck themselves. Send me a cease and desist. Love to see it.
That's crazy.
Love to see it. Yeah. I mean, it was just shit people are trying to start for no apparent reason.
Yeah.
And like I said, this whole thing with pair groups going after the other one, it's like, why? Have we lost sight of what paranormal research was really all about?
Yeah,
I think we have. I think a lot of them have.
Yeah, I think they're all about being the next famous person on YouTube instead of actually going after what the paranormal investigators originally sought out to do with investigating.
Right. People ask me all the time, when's Paratheory going to go back out? When's Paratheory going to go back out? Well, it's a lot harder now than it used to be. It's a lot
Yeah.
harder to get out and go spend the night somewhere and go do something. And it's a lot harder to get into a place to go in to investigate.
Yeah.
You
And
know what I
not
mean?
caught
Like
on the leg.
they just, as soon as you say paranormal, they're out.
Yeah.
They don't want anything to do with you.
Or they want to
Yeah.
charge you out the butt.
Or they want to charge you the ass. Yeah. Speaking of which, I'm not going to say names, but I saw an event coming up at Yorktown with
Oh,
one
yeah?
of our one of our colleagues,
Oh, really?
somebody we know, and I was like, dude, come on, man, come on, get it right. Get it
Surprised it wasn't the
right.
Hill House.
I mean, might as well been. Might as well be. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
it's the same shit. I was talking to a dude the other day, and he was telling me about him and his daughter like to go out and do the paranormal thing. He's asking me, he's like, well, where should I go? That's that's real. Here's where we've been, and he started rambling off, and that was one of them. And I said, no, you wasted your money there. How much did you spend on that? And he was like $1,000. I'm like, God damn, dude.
Wow.
Spent $1,000 fucking dollars on that for you and your daughter to go in for a night. Well, there were some other people there. I was like, and it still spent $1,000
That's
to go
insane.
walk around in the dark. Fuck, I'll turn my lights off. Come over here and walk around through the dark. I'll give you the whole fucking house for a night.
That's insane.
Right. And it's killing the paranormal world.
Yeah.
Killing it.
Because,
So,
I mean, when you put all your gear and the cost of travel and all that stuff together, and then you have to pay to go do this, it's almost like it's not worth it anymore.
no, man. It's hard
But
enough just to do the podcast. Like
Yeah.
just to get shit to talk about. Like I said, going through these videos yesterday, and I got to tip the hat here to like some of these dudes that, that have these channels where they're doing videos like Doug over at Fear Fanatics.
Yeah.
He's digging to find videos, and he's digging to find videos to show you guys to make like a top 5, top 6, you know what I mean? And I could tell that he's struggling because some
Oh,
of the
really?
shit that I'm watching that Doug has put out, I'm like, I mean, the way he does it's great, but the videos are okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's almost like common sense doesn't play a role. Like I was watching this video, this gal, she's in fact, I think we've seen it before. You and I have seen it before. She's in a Jeep and she goes out. It looks like she's in Arizona. It could be New Mexico somewhere. She goes up on this hill, finds this camping spot, and she's going to camp. And there's this red Chevy that pulls up down in front of her, and he like stares at her, and she gets all freaked out. And I'm like, well, maybe you're on his land. The way she played it out was like, I'm being stalked. I'm like, bitch, nobody's stalking you. No, ain't nobody stalking you. Trust me. But the way she played it off is that somebody was stalking her. And I'm like, nobody's stalking you, man. You're in the middle of nowhere. You're out on somebody's property. There's roads all over this thing. You're probably on somebody's property. And it could be a ranch hand. It
Yeah.
could be somebody. They're coming up there to figure out what you're doing.
Right.
And they're looking at you trying to figure it out and letting you know that they're there. If somebody was going to hurt you or stalk you, I highly doubt they're going to pull up in a fire engine red Chevrolet, park literally 50 yards from you and dead stare you.
Yeah, no kidding.
They're not going to let it be known. You won't even see them coming.
Nope. They'll wait till nightfall.
But by God, let's post that video and get those fucking views for your channel. You know what I mean? Like that kind of shit just blows my mind.
Yeah.
And these people that go out, and we've talked about it before, that do these investigations, or they're going out exploring, or they're going out camping, don't get permission to be there. Don't bring any protection. It's all a setup. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. Like I want somebody to send us a video of shit going down. Like send us your videos.
Yeah.
Since you're so into the drama world, fucking bring it on. I'd love to sit here and have Craig and I fucking pick them apart. I will. I'll sit here and pick them apart.
That would be fun.
Did you send me a video and it's awesome? We're going to talk about it. You send me shit, we're going to talk about it. You know what I mean? You can send it to paratheoryfan@gmail.com, I believe is what it is. Let's see. Oh, hi, baby. That's my beautiful wife on here. Saying hello in the comments. Let's see. Where did I have this at?
Your wife said hello.
Yep, that's what I was saying. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put it down there at the bottom of the page. You can send it to paratheoryfan@gmail.com. And don't forget to like and sub for this shit talking episode of ours on here. So yeah, let's take a look at this and so people can get an idea of what it is that I'm talking about, man. So this is the Paranormal Files, and he makes a video talking about Sam and Colby and how they were destroying him. But look how he's just like nitpicking it. And first of all, you got to understand something, guys. Like Sam and Colby, like them, love them or hate them, like in the paranormal world, they're one of the big swingers on fucking on YouTube, right? They got millions of followers. And it's not like this dude has, no followers. This guy's rocking over 1 million followers on his page. He's doing pretty fucking good. Yeah. So there was no reason for him to get on here and really talk shit about them talking shit or be as butthurt as he's acting. But here we go.
When it was filmed. So obviously the cameras and the production aren't going to be as top notch as I'd like to think that they are today. But I couldn't believe that they would say this about me. Let's see what they have to say here.
The Lincoln High School. We're here today to investigate claims of a spectral figure in the auditorium, a ghost in the basement, and all the kinds of spooky stuff going on.
Is that us?
That is us.
Okay.
What is going on here?
Now, interestingly, I will say I do appreciate this comment. They're actually saying that my old friends and I seem to look like Sam and Colby. And it's very funny because my brother-in-law Connor and I, who film our videos together, we've actually made the joke many times, and we actually told this joke to both of these guys when we met them. Sorry, this is serious. We made the joke that Connor and I are like an overweight version of Sam and Colby. I think it's fun. Serious. So yeah, when they made this comment in their reaction, I was getting on board with them. I was like, wow, guys, thank you for being so kind and for taking the time to watch this, but I couldn't believe what was coming next.
Why is this us, dude? I'm the guy on the right and you're the guy in the middle?
Yo, who's our friend on the left?
That's just and.
This is definitely us making our first ever ghost hunting.
So, here's something disturbing. They actually refer to me in this video as the guy in the middle.
The guy on the right and you're the guy in the middle? The guy on the right and you're the guy in the middle?
And this is incredibly bizarre because I know these guys. I went to Sam and Colby's film premiere last October. Connor and I went to their Halloween party. We've met them quite a few times now at this point and spent good amounts of time together. And yet they refer to me as the guy in the middle. How demeaning, and how dare you? But the worst is yet to come.
This is dopamine.
So right there, Colby says it's dopamine. That's a great comment. And buddy, that's what I'm looking for. So thank you for that. It's coming up.
All the rest of the rooms going this way were all dark. And I saw somebody.
Look at that. I just want to rewind this for a second.
All the rest of the rooms going this way were all dark. And I saw somebody.
Do you see Sam's face right there? He's clearly full belly laughing at me. I don't know if it's my hairstyle back then or my presentation, but he's clearly enjoying it. He's looking down on me saying, wow, this guy is just pitiful. Look at this sorry bastard. I can't believe this guy filmed this video. That look on his face is just... it's just too much.
All the rest of the rooms going this way were all dark. And I saw somebody walk by the windows and there was a flash of light, like a flashlight.
So Colby agrees there with the story. I don't know what the head nod's for, but that's good. And look at them right there. They are, both Sam and Colby are staring at me, mocking my bodily movements, shaming me.
Dude, it's just ridiculous. Like, it's just him picking apart them watching one of his videos. Like, why would you I don't understand. This is what I'm getting at. This is the bullshit that we have in the paranormal world right now.
Yeah.
This is what we get. This is why shit is going awry.
I don't understand why you would try to even give a shit, honestly.
Right. If you believe in what you do and what you're doing is great, then what the fuck do you care? But more to the point, it's also one of those things where like you got to think like let's take a look at Sam and Colby, right? So you're sitting here getting shit talked by Sam and Colby. All right, well, let's go to Sam and Colby. Sam and Colby. All right, I'm gonna pull this up, pull it over here. Sam and Colby. All right, here's their YouTube page, right? It just goes on and fucking on. All right. Right there, 14 million subscribers. They have 356 videos. And you're worried about this dude? You're worried about these two dudes talking shit about you?
Yeah.
You should have just got on there and said thank you. I don't care if they got on there and said, Paratheory, you guys fucking suck. Terrible. This is the worst shit I've ever seen. I've been like, thank you.
Yeah.
I would love to know what his shit shot up to in the last. I mean, look at this. Like, when you look at these views, 27 million views, 20 million views, 23 million views, 15 million views, 6.7 million. Like, go to their shorts, 9.8 million. Oh, sorry. Wait a minute. Let's go to their post. You know, they've got good promotion. They know what they're doing. They're putting it together. It works. So why sit here and fret about what these dudes are doing? They're doing you a favor, homie.
Yeah.
They're doing you a favor. There's no such thing as bad publicity. If you believe in what you're doing, then more power to you.
Yeah.
Just do it. You know, just.
I don't understand why he's throwing such a fit. I mean, he doesn't know what they're laughing at. He's just putting words into their mouth and thinking that he knows exactly what they're thinking.
Right.
Unless he's a, mind reader, he doesn't know.
Now, this is the other shit that I've been talking about. And let me go here. When we're searching for videos to talk to you guys about, right? And this is all we get. This right here. The most insane paranormal drama. The Beardo paranormal. Like, it is just, this is what comes up. And it's just a ton of shit. Like, people talking shit about it. You know what I mean? It goes on and on and on. It goes like this dude here, Beardo, nightmare drama, just goes so much worse. It's worse. Like, or when you just type in simply paranormal, boom, hit enter in real time. Some of the shit that comes up on here is just dumb. I mean, as you scroll through it, I'm gonna scroll fast. I'm gonna scroll fast, and I'm just gonna pick a. Here we go, random. Here we go.
Whoa. The hell was that?
What?
On this episode of The Haunted Side, we're in Victor, Colorado, investigating the Victor Hotel.
That was weird. Those things... It was weird. Those things never go off. Go ahead and jump in here, Eddie. Are you here with me?
Not bad production.
I swear I just saw something up there. I just heard a noise up there, too. I just heard a male voice come through there. It's going off. I just heard somebody say we're in a hospital. We're supposed to be alone here.
Make sure to give the video a like, and if you're new here, subscribe to the channel. Also, huge shout out to everyone who sent in super chats and PayPal donations during the last premiere. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, and congratulations to Helen for winning the shout out. Helen, you are awesome. Thank you so much, and enjoy the episode.
All right, guys, so we are inside of the Victor Hotel here in Victor, Colorado. This hotel has tons of crazy history. It was a makeshift hospital, also a makeshift morgue up on the top floor, the 4th floor. Actually, in the room that we have, 406, they used it to store bodies when it was snowing, when it was wintertime, just like this. So I think let's start up there and then just kind of work our way down. I know the 3rd floor is where the guy went to go down the elevator, thought the elevator was there, fell all the way down to his death, literally right back there. And then just kind of work our way on down. But yeah, got the SLS camera, novelist. Let's head up, start in the hallway and then into that makeshift morgue room. I can't imagine
It's almost like
here and being like,
it's almost like like we've done this, right? It's almost like a template. You know what I mean? It's like a template for it. We're going to show a teaser where we're at. We're going to show the best of them. We're going to jump right into it. We're going to, and we're like, today we're at blah, 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 blah. We're going through this. We're going through that, yada, yada, yada. And, but the thing is that these guys will make a mountain out of a molehill.
Yeah.
All day long. All day long. I mean, we could skip down to somewhere in here. Let's just.
Are you going to come in this door?
What is that thing on the head?
What do you think? Sensory deprivation? We can. Upstairs? Do you want us to go upstairs? Do you want us to go downstairs? Oh, they've lit up. Okay. I hear you. What does it say? Format SD card. Please say we didn't just lose all that. Did you mess with our camera?
It's toast. Was that running the whole time or did we stop and start it?
The camera?
Yeah, do you remember?
When I put it in here, I hit record, and we haven't touched it since.
Yeah. We probably lost all of it. Ooh.
So getting to the point is that it's all the same shit. Like we got to figure out a way to go different. Things have got to they've got to change. You know what I mean?
I agree.
So a lot of the paranormal world is just under fire right now because it's all the same shit over and over and over again, and it's a lot of the same stuff. I'm scrolling through here just trying to find anything, you know what I mean? Anything that's decent and worth watching, but it's hard to find that, man. It's because you get a lot. I wish I could find that damn video I watched yesterday of the dude in the woods was like, out here, they're supposed to be Satanistic people doing rituals in the woods. We're going to go see if there is. And then he walks out there. He took 20 feet and there was 3 dudes dressed in cloaks. He's like, oh shit, what the hell? What is that? Oh my God. And he took off running. I'm like, man, you're killing it, bro. You're killing it. You're doing so good. Or you get these old abandoned, home videos that are cool. It just says creepy abandoned 1970s home with secret tunnels found in the middle of nowhere. What did I find? Yes, dude, of course it's creepy. It's a fucking house. It's empty. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing creepy about there's nothing creepy. What am I trying to say? There's nothing creepy about it except the fact that you're walking through it. Like the only thing that's really creepy here is that you're walking around in this thing for no apparent reason.
The one at the Victor Hotel, they told a little bit of the history, but do they go any more in depth than that? Do you see that very often anymore?
No, they don't. They don't really go into the in-depth part of the paranormal, like what really happened there. Nor do they connect the dots. Like whatever they find, they're not connecting that to what they're not relating that to. Kind of like when we did history on Waples. When we got the stuff from the spirit box, and then we did the investigating to find out, did any of these names relate to Colonel Waples?
And they all did.
Yes, they did. Look at this.
Yeah.
We found them all in one fucking photo. How crazy is this shit?
Yeah.
So you don't see that anymore. You just see people. I'm trying to find something here. Like I said, it's not hard to find, or it's hard to find good quality shit. Even that dude, like,
who was that?
That was that same dude from Paranormal Files.
Oh, okay.
There's a dude that has another channel that's like, all he talks about is just the negative, 100%. It's never, it's never positive on it. Here he is right here. And he's talking. So this dude, let me pull him up.
Is Nick Groff actually returning to Ghost Adventures? Now, I've had a load of people send this to me, right? Because I've covered this quite extensively over on like a couple of YouTube channels, right? But I initially saw this and I was like, it's April Fool's joke. But then I had a double check and I took a look at the time that Nick actually uploaded this post talking about returning to Ghost Adventures, and it just did not add up. And now I'm starting to wonder whether he's trolling. Whether this is just like a delayed April Fool's joke and the guy just didn't realize that it wasn't April Fool's anymore, or this is actually serious. So we're gonna dive into it today because I'm actually baffled and bewildered, and I don't know how to feel. So let's break it all down, right? So over on Nick Groff's official Twitter page, he said, "Nah, I decided I'm going back to Ghost Adventures and I'm bringing Tessa Groff with me," right? And then a post of the two. Very lovely post. And I was like, oh, blatantly an April Fool's joke. That's actually a pretty funny one considering everything that's gone on. Until you realise that this was uploaded at 5:36 p.m. on April fucking 2nd. That's not April Fool's. April Fool's is April 1st. And now I'm panicking. Because I'm wondering, does this guy know? Or is this a blatant troll? Or is this actually serious? Looking down in the comments section, why would you do that after the way that they treated you last time? Bring back it old school. We knew this. And this is why we're here. Is this a part of joke or is it for real? Nick, April Fool's was yesterday. I'm confused. Oh, everyone's just kind of in the same boat and we're all wondering what the hell is going on. Now,
but when you look at this dude's page, like when you go back to his stuff, right? It's all like this. It's crazy. Back to Ghost Adventures. It's bad. All his titles that he goes through, as you're scrolling through them here. Tormented by demons. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. Exposed. It gets worse. It's over. Beardo is lying. More lies. It's worse. It's worse. It's just over and over.
Yeah.
And this is where the paranormal world is ventured to.
Who is this guy?
Simply Strange. 15K followers or subscribers. It's just stuff like that. Constant. It's like, if you want to know what happened to Aaron Goodwin and like the shit that happened this week with Aaron Goodwin and his wife in the jail and all that shit, just go over here to sidebar.
25 CR. 020105.
Good morning, Your Honor. David Brown on behalf of Ms. Goodwin, who's present in custody.
Good morning, Your Honor. Christopher Hammer for the state.
Good morning.
Victoria Goodwin allegedly conspired with a convicted killer to murder her husband, Ghost Adventure star Aaron Goodwin. Now she's potentially facing years behind bars. This case has all the elements of a Hollywood thriller, but for Aaron Goodwin, it is a real-life nightmare. With his estranged wife appearing in court this week, we're going to break down every disturbing detail in this unfolding case. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. So this is basically a case that reads like a script from a true crime thriller, and we have been tracking every shocking development here on Sidebar, but for Ghost Adventure star Aaron Goodwin, this is a real-life nightmare, because his now estranged wife, Victoria Goodwin, appeared in court on March 24th, handcuffed in jail scrubs, because she is facing explosive criminal charges of solicitation to commit murder and conspiracy to commit murder for allegedly plotting to have a hitman kill her husband, Aaron. Now, this hearing was just the latest in a saga that includes alleged secret prison communications, a murder for hire plot to the tune of over $11,000, a marriage that was reportedly unraveling in the darkest way possible. Now, if you're just catching up on this case, this shocking case, here's what you need to know. This, again, I'll use the term nightmare.
Dude, looks like a cheap version of Conan O'Brien.
32-year-old Victoria Goodwin was arrested in Nevada for what investigators allege was a murder for hire plot with a co-conspirator straight out of a true crime documentary. That alleged co-conspirator, Grant Amato, a name true crime fans will definitely recognize because Amato is currently serving a life sentence in Florida for the 2019 murders of his father, mother, and brother, a case that we covered extensively here on Law and Crime. Prosecutors say he killed them because they were trying to stop him from spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on a webcam girl he said he was in love with, but apparently had never met in person. And his story was recently featured in a Paramount Plus documentary, putting him back in the spotlight and allegedly on Victoria Goodwin's radar.
So I'm saying, man, there are way too many fucking holes as to why this is even a real deal. But it is. Yeah. She's in court. Like, there's a whole thing to it now. So point is, that's where we've gotten to with paranormal. When you talk about the paranormal world, this is what's going on in it. It's not the new episode that came out from somebody, an investigator that's going out and trying to find something cool. It's drama.
Yeah.
It's just straight drama all day.
That's not what I want to see when I'm watching paranormal. I don't want to just keep drama all the time.
That's it. That's all you get. Or people trying to overcharge. We've called places to try and go and get permission to go in and do it, and they want to charge an arm and a fucking leg to go in and investigate.
Yeah, I'm trying to not get out of debt, not go into debt.
Right. So you want us to pay you to promote your business? No. Simple answer.
Yeah.
No.
I agree. I don't want to do that either.
No. I'm good. Or how about the places like we've talked about before that'll charge you to come in and investigate, set up their own cameras.
Yeah, that's weird.
Get whatever they want out of you investigating, and then whatever you catch, you got to hand over that footage as well.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No. I'm out. Later. No way.
Yeah, I'm not giving you whatever I catch. That's for me to use. That's why I'm paying. That's why I'm there.
I'm going to pay for a fishing license. I'm going to drop a pole in the water. I'm going to catch all the fish, and I'm going to hand them all over to you.
Yeah.
No.
Not happening.
No fucking way.
Now
so
where do
we go? What do we go? Where do we go from here?
Well, we're going fishing soon, obviously.
Where? You gonna go to Hill House?
No, we'll go to Oklahoma.
Why don't you want to go to Hill House?
Because I ain't paying that much to go to there.
Bazinga! There it is. That's it.
Because it's been done over and over and over.
A million fucking times.
Yeah.
And you can't escape it.
So I got a text a minute ago from my buddy, and he said that that guy we were watching that's Everything's Bad, I guess he covered some Miami Mall aliens last year also.
Mindseed?
No, the guy we were just watching.
Oh,
The
okay.
guy that's Everything's Bad.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I guess he did something about the Miami Mall aliens last year, and then him and his girlfriend were on a video about, I guess where the place they lived had some activity going on. I'm guessing in Gettysburg.
Okay. And
I don't know. They said it was pretty interesting. So I didn't, because I asked, I didn't know who he was. They were just kind of giving me a insight to who he was. I didn't know if you'd seen any of that.
I have not, but it wouldn't shock me. I mean, the dude's, making content off of content. It's what we're doing with this podcast. I mean, we're making content off of content. I get it. But we're also trying to share things, local news, stuff like that. Like in local news, our favorite store, Horror Freak, is celebrating their birthday this Saturday on the 12th. And so,
really?
From I got the notes right here, man. From I think it's from 12 to 6. Let's see.
And my bad, the Gettysburg was, he says that's where we should go.
I'd be totally down.
Or can do something.
100% down. 100%. Totally in. Also another place that charges you to go in.
Do they?
Yes.
Oh.
They'll charge us a fucking arm and a leg.
Well,
Literally.
we should.
Literally.
We'll have to call and check that out. But I want to go to the place in Oklahoma too.
Up in just across the border there.
Yeah. Once we get out of all the April rain, we need to do that before it gets too hot in the summer.
We're supposed to get up to 80 degrees this week, bro.
Yeah, that's all right.
I got this whole week off.
Yeah.
I'm down. You wanna go Friday night? I'm down. Horror Freak is celebrating their birthday bash Saturday, 4/12 from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. at Horror Freak. 20% off the entire shop. I'm going 100%. Flash tattoos by Dr. Stabfingers. He will be there. 1424 Brown Trail, Bedford, Texas, 76022. A Little Plank Village, $5 racks, piercings by Pierce by Mills. Pierce by Mills. Yeah, dude. Horror Freak is a really cool store, man. Anything horror, all vintage horror, all the way up to new horror stuff. Right over there. Make sure you check them out. Google them if you're in the DFW area. Make sure you go over there and check them out. We are not sponsored by them, but I'd fucking love to be. That'd be badass.
Yeah. When are you going over there?
Saturday.
What time?
I don't know. You want to come over here and then we'll shoot over there together?
Maybe.
Their events from 12 to 6.
Okay.
So, again, if you're wondering why Craig is standing, he was shot in the ass by a rubber band gun that had a pellet attached to it along with a blow dart. There was a dude hiding in the bushes smoking crack. He then shot him in the ass with a blow dart.
Poisoned.
And, poisoned. Yeah, was poisoned. We'll circle back around to that on the next 30 minutes. There's a whole nother story about the other cheek and what happened there. And why now when he does cartwheels, it says, "Wow, Mom." Oh, man.
Yeah.
But, yeah, man, that, to close on that, yes, I'm sorry. I would like to apologize to the people out there for the paranormal fans, man. I'm sorry you're having to see such shit running through out there. That sucks. I feel bad.
I didn't know there's drama out there.
It's everywhere. And it's like all they're thriving on. And you know what? Next show, let's just not even talk about it. I wanted to talk about it on the show because someone needed to point it out. Like, no one's pointing it out. They're just doing it. It's like, let's start calling them out.
Yeah.
Hey, Paranormal Files, stop being a bitch. What are you going to do? What are my 1,200 followers we got here on Paratheory?
Right.
Compared to your 1.2 million.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, this isn't a pissing contest. Just make good footage, man.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly.
Live up to
Just
your name.
Patience.
Right. Who gives a shit what Sam and Colby think? And Sam and Colby, good job, guys. You helped out a smaller dude. Thanks.
Please,
If you
feel
would
free to
Sam
talk
and
to
Colby, yeah, feel free to come on here and just shitbag every one of our videos. Please. They all suck. I know. Just you want to laugh fest? Have at it. Yeah. Please. Fiddle up. Be weird if it blew up overnight. Oh, snap. Yeah. Totally would.
Watch the
Totally would.
blooper reel too. If you're going to cut them all down, go to the blooper reel at least.
Yeah, go to the blooper reel. Look at my fat, chubby ass on there talking with my beard. I'm fucking. I wonder what Dustin and them are doing tomorrow.
I don't know.
You gonna go crash the temple?
Maybe. Have to see what's going on.
Let's not say a word. Let's just show up. Show up with a sixer of death water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know he's supposed to be going camping sometime soon out to where did he say?
That's what we ought to do. We
Big
got to
Bend.
see if him and Dustin want to go to that fucking place up there.
Yeah, we could.
That'd be fucking hilarious, man. Because old boy would be like, oh, shit, man. I don't know. I want to get out of here.
Yeah.
Maybe we're just watching him. Just like camera on this guy the entire time. Just follow him wherever he goes. Every little twig just shitting himself.
Yeah. But just be known, if you see us and you try to sneak up on us, we will have guns.
Yes, we will. We're always packing. Corey's like, camping? Yes. Bug out? Yes. Let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's go. We got night vision, man. We can see in the dark.
Yeah. I got some night vision.
Go out there and do some hoop and hollers for the old Bigfoot.
I'll give you a big old stick and let you hit the trees.
Oh, fuck around. Yeah. Crack, 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 crack. What's happening out here? Now then, man, we're trying to get a hold of Bigfoot. This is supposedly how you call him.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to have to freshen up.
It is now time for Para-Trivia of the Week.
On your what? Your whacking skills?
Yeah. My Bigfoot calls, because I have watched them sometimes. I've watched some of those videos and they're like, you got to do it like this. And I can't do it, but they have to do this thing and howl. It's, yeah.
All right. Para-Trivia time, folks. Paula's here. She's ready. She got her popcorn out and her fucking Google phone ready to go.
Yeah.
How many Hellraiser movies are in the franchise?
You already asked that.
Huh?
Didn't you already ask this?
I'm just checking with Paula to see if she's going to answer it. Come on, Paula, where you at? I know you're going to answer this shit.
He's probably flipping you off right now.
Probably. Yeah, I can feel your middle finger from where I'm standing. Oh, shit. All right. No, for real. Let's get down to some questions here. Let's see. What do we got in the old bank of questions today?
Is there any new scary movies coming out that you're looking forward to?
Not that I've seen lately. No, not at all. Now, I have been watching, what's the one we talked about? Paula 11. You're right. You are correct, because I asked that question like 4 weeks ago now. Let's see. Hold on. I'm trying to find the trivia questions here. Okay, I got some questions. What's the movie or the show you and I have been watching lately that we were talking about? That I had. What is it?
Severance.
Severance. All right, for the Severance people on here, if you haven't seen Severance, spoiler alert, it's really good. It's 2 seasons right now, but I have a theory. I talked to you about this.
Yeah.
But I have a theory that Derek from the older or the younger brother from Step Brothers, who's the asshole that sells helicopters, right? Remember, his wife was cheating on him with his retarded older brother, right?
Right.
Okay. And and so I think Derek found out that she was cheating on him. He got divorced from her, and then he changed his name to, what is it, Mark S. Mark Scout. Yeah, changed it to Mark Scout and became a professor at a college and was teaching. And he met this beautiful lady, and they got married. And then she died in a car accident, and then he went to work and got severed so he could get through the pain. It makes total sense.
Yeah.
If you watch Severed, you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay. Who is the devilish child causing all sorts of mischief in The Omen?
The Omen child.
The Omen child, the only child.
Did you say you watched Heretic?
I did watch Heretic. Yeah, it was good.
You told me I need to watch that.
It is good. Yep. For some reason, the music is not playing, and I don't know why.
Uh-oh. Is that right?
Yep.
Damien?
Damien, that's it. Corey
Corey.
coming in on fleek. All right. In which year did the Texas Chainsaw Massacre first slice its way into theaters? Sorry, Paula, you were too late. Corey already got it.
Yeah.
In which year did the Texas Chainsaw Massacre first slice its way into theaters?
1950.
1950?
Yep.
Hell, man, I don't even think they had TV in the 50s. I did not know the slice year. I do not know the slice. Da.
You need like the Jeopardy countdown. Dun, dun, dun.
I can't get any music to play right now.
It was going for a minute.
I don't hear shit. It's not playing on my end. Maybe I got too much shit rolling here. Better check my shit.
I'll come in with an answer.
1974 is the correct answer. The Fly, who is the scientist that really gets into his work down to the generic level, who is it? In The Fly, who is the scientist that really gets into his work down to generic level?
So do you want the actor's name or the character's name?
The actor's name.
Oh, okay. I know that one, actually. I remember seeing that as a kid.
JC coming in at 1974. You're right. Paula got it first.
I'm surprised she doesn't know this one.
That is nearly the 60s. Yep, it's the one right before it and right after it. No, it's not Goldberg.
That's a wrestler.
It's also a goalie.
Oh, really?
Goldberg, the goalie. In The Fly, who is the scientist that really gets into his work down to a generic level? Is the music working? It just maybe I just can't hear it.
I can faintly hear something, but it's not really loud.
I'm gonna check on Facebook. Oh wow, it's really far back. There's a massive delay. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna check on Facebook. Oh wow, it's really far back. There's a massive delay. Oh, hold on. There's something playing. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
No, it's not Jeff Goldblum. No.
Goldblum.
In The Fly, who is the scientist that really gets into his work down to a generic level? There's an answer for it.
Is it not Jeff Goldblum?
It could be, but it's not. There's a name for that scientist. Who is the scientist?
Everyone thinks it's Goldblum.
I'm pissing people off here because they're not listening.
Uh-oh.
In The Fly, who is the scientist?
This is one of their trick questions you got to pay attention to.
There we go. Seth Brundle. Yes. JC coming in hot. All right. Which author penned Frankenstein, creating a monster that still haunts us today? Which author penned Frankenstein, creating a monster that still haunts us today? She's like, boy, you asked for the actor's name. I said name. I said either or. This is where we're at. I wanted to know the scientist's name. What the scientist's name was not Jeff Butthole. Okay. Which author penned Frankenstein, creating a monster that still haunts us today? Mary Shelley. Yep. Polly goes to the win. In Nosferatu, what's the name of the captain who unknowingly brings a vampire aboard his ship? It's a good one. In Nosferatu, what's the name of the captain who unknowingly brings a vampire aboard his ship?
Damn.
I have the book. Damn it. Darn it. I can hear the redneck in his voice. Darn it.
Yeah.
I got the book. It's on the shelf. It's not Nemo. That's a Disney movie.
Him. Yeah, as I say, they
Gotta go
found
eat
him.
something with the face. In Nosferatu, what's the name of the captain who unknowingly brings a vampire aboard his ship?
Dang, Corey, now I want some catfish.
What?
Nemo, the little fish. Now I want some catfish.
Don't get that catfish, boy.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be good for you, man. You're gonna like it a whole lot. Yeah, it's good for you. Yeah.
You already eat dinner?
Yeah, I had Brahms. Had me a cheeseburger and fries, chocolate shake. I like to party.
I'm really pissed off at Whataburger right now. I know it's a clownfish, but I was thinking about fish in general.
Why are you pissed off at Whataburger?
Because I can't eat there anymore, and now they just brought back the mushroom Swiss burger, which is amazing. That was one of my favorite burgers.
Do you want me to go get one and then send you pictures of it? Also, if you guys are wondering why Craig is standing, he was shot in the ass by a taser. He tried to get into a club, and he's so little they thought he was a child wearing a fake beard. They bent him over the knee and went to spank him and shot him with a taser right in the ass. That is what happened. Are we giving up on this question, JC? Are you not going to answer it? Fiddle up. None of y'all got it. In Nosferatu, what's the name of the captain who unknowingly brings a vampire aboard his ship? The answer is Captain Knock.
Hook.
Captain Knock. It's not Hook. All right. Corey should definitely get this one. Captain Knock.
I think she wanted you to repeat the question.
I fucking said it like 20 times. Jesus. All right. This one Corey should definitely get. In Night of the Living Dead, what term is used for the undead that feast on the living? In Night of the Living Dead, what term is used for the undead that feast on the living?
So I have to ask you a question about, I don't know if you may have been old enough to remember this.
Okay. I like where
Do
this
you
is
remember
going. No, it's not
it?
Zombie.
Do you remember when Michael Jackson premiered his music video Thriller on TV?
I don't remember him premiering it on TV. I just saw it on VHS.
Oh. Yeah, they had a big premiere for it on TV when it came out because it was like cutting edge.
Paula comes in hot with it. It is Ghoul. It's a good one because everyone thinks zombies.
Yeah.
All right, final question. In Invasion of the Body Snatchers, what eerie duplicates replace humans?
Stepford Wives.
Sorry, JC. She already got it. She got it. Paula came in. Dang it, Paula. Dang it, man. Some bitch. In Invasion of the Body Snatchers, what eerie duplicates replace humans? What were they called?
No idea.
It's a good one. It's a gooder. It's a gooder. Come on. Damn it, I'm going to have to restart this thing. I keep pausing. Yeah, Paula comes in. Pod people. That's it. All right, we're gonna do that. We'll do a bonus question. JC comes in right behind it. Pod people. Yes, you're both right.
Maybe it's because she's on YouTube, so it's delaying her answer versus Facebook.
I don't know. It could be the other way around. It could be. Here, I'm gonna just stay where you're at. Everybody, just stay where you're at. I'm not shutting you down. I'm just stepping out and stepping back in for a second. Hold on.
He's never coming back. I knew it. I knew he was going to do this to me one day.
Here we go. We're back in. Craig, there you are. All right, I had to do that because it was driving me nuts.
You need to clear the cache files.
There we go. It's not. It has nothing. It's EVMux. Yeah. All right. Bonus question. I got two of them. Which actor transformed under the full moon as the Wolfman in 1941?
Corey, shut up.
Of course you were. You saw it? You saw the words come out of his mouth? What are you eating right now? Which actor transformed under the full moon as the Wolfman in 1941?
The Wolfman?
Yeah.
Do you like old horror movies like that?
Seen them all, dude.
Do you like them, though? Do you prefer those over new ones?
That's a hard question. Because it's like different styles of shooting. Like without those, there wouldn't be these kind of thing. Kind of like listening to old records.
Yeah.
I should know, but I forgot. I believe this. Lon Chaney Jr., not he, but Jr. Yes, Lon Chaney Jr. And I bet you JC comes right in behind him like, Lon Chaney, Jesus, trying to answer here. All right. Last one. Maybe. In what year did Michael Myers first don his iconic mask in the original Halloween?
Is what they say about the mask true? Who it is?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Do you know why?
No.
Because the original mask like melted on set.
Oh, really?
And this is all they had, and they were using that as a deal to do makeup for William Shatner, and they were like, well, we're just going to use this as the mask. Yeah, coming in fiery hot, JC Frizzell, 1978. All right, maybe one more. In The Shining, what's the name of the hotel where all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy? In The Shining, what's the name of the hotel where all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy? What is it? If you guys are wondering why Craig is standing, he was in a porn shoot that went terribly wrong. No, JC, that's not it. Yep, Paula comes in with it. It's the Overlook Hotel. Now, here's one that's going to be really hard, and this is a really hard one. In The Shining, all right. In what part of the movie is there an Easter egg where Jack Nicholson dead stares the actual camera and they didn't cut it out of the film? You're going to have to describe it.
What is an Easter egg?
Easter egg is where there's like certain things hidden inside of movies that shouldn't be there, right? So like usually if an actor or an actress looks at the camera, they'll cut that part or they'll have them redo it because they looked right at the camera.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Jack was so into his part at this point, like he just gave this evil look right into the camera. At what part of the movie did he do this?
I wonder how much it costs to stay at the Stanley Hotel.
$500, man. $500 and you get some flapjacks in the morning, man. Foot massage too. Shit. Episode 23 in this bitch. So that is the major question for today. The money question is, in what part of in the movie The Shining, at what part during the movie does Jack Nicholson look directly into the camera? Tell me what he's doing right before he does it.
Holy shit.
What?
Nothing, sorry.
God, the way you said that, it was like something really happened. I was like, shit. It was during the Paratheory podcast, episode 23, when the bombs finally came in and the aliens took over. See? I don't think anybody's got an answer for this one. Everyone's scrambling to look. It's a hard one. And if we don't get an answer, let's say the next 2 minutes, I'm going to have to tell you the answer on episode 24. That's what's going to be.
And no drama on 24.
No drama on 24. It's like a what do you call it? Protest sign. No drama on 24. No drama.
I think I know what he was doing.
Well, you're not allowed to answer it. You're a host on the show, Jack Wagon.
He was acting.
Oh my God, fuck. Nope. I mean, technically, yes.
Yeah, let's see what
my lights turn purple. I think Glenda turned my lights purple in here.
Probably.
I think she did. Fucking around my lights. She's like, I don't like the way it looks. So she turned into purple. I just noticed it.
You should just turn them all off all of a sudden.
She probably would.
Hey, Glenda, turn his lights off.
He was working. No, that's not it. We got 1 minute left here.
She's not going to do it. She's scared.
No, it's not when he looks at room 237. This is true.
I ran some errands with a buddy of mine the other day, and your favorite song came on, and I just started laughing, and I was like, Justin covers this song every night. And he goes, are you kidding me? He did not believe that you would sing that song.
Time after time?
Yeah.
More of a Spice Girls fan myself. You know, but whatever. I was really into Baby Spice. I like to party.
Yeah.
All right. Well, to be continued then. Thank you guys for joining us on another episode of Para Theory. You guys are going to have to do your homework. Go back and watch The Shining and see what part he looks directly into the camera. It is fucking evil. But make sure you go do that. And if you don't have anything going on this week, watch this show again. Come out to Horror Freak on Saturday in Bedford, Texas from 12 to 6. We're going to go out there and hang out for a little bit and support those guys. So you guys take care out there. Peace.